College Junior High. I enjoy acting and working with graphics.
Hi, my name is Darla Mitchell. I'm 30 years old. I'm in the 8th grade and I go to 3 Tons Junior High School. My interests are acting and directing. My name is Lisa Porter. I go to Round Meadow School and I'm in 5th grade and I like acting.
I'm John Peterson. I'm 17 years old. I'm currently a freshman at LaSalle College in Philadelphia, and I like acting and video production. I want to be a broadcast journalist. My major is communications.
Shades of a Hollywood backlot. Look closely, folks. You're not witnessing a mugging in Central Park. These are young people at work, making a movie. This action-packed sequence was filmed in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania during the past summer. It's part of a feature-length film called Whiplash, and it was designed, photographed, and is currently being edited by kids. The knock-down, drag-em-out fight sequence is actually a well-rehearsed and carefully choreographed sequence, with punches, kicks, and falls planned for safety first and much dramatic impact. Sequences like this one are not uncommon in suburban Philadelphia if you know where to look. It's the new Hollywood just for youngsters, and it's called Cinekyd.
Cinekyd Theater, and your host, Bob Clark.
Good evening, and welcome to Cinekyd. I'd like to thank you for inviting us into your home. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to provide you with an opportunity to look at some original, some very creative filmmaking done by young people, residents of these neighboring communities who are participants in an organization called Cinekyd. It means Kids and Film. Now, not every one of these boys and girls is the greatest thing in the world when it comes to academic pursuits. They're not all super scholars. Some of them have difficulties, a few handicaps. But this is an environment that allows them to give full rein to their creative energies. How good are they? Well, as a sample of what Cinekyd does, I'd like to share with you a little motion picture that was produced by our kids about 3 years ago. It was put into competition in Miami, the Miami International Film Festival, where it stood up against 2,000 other motion pictures, some made by students, some made by college students, and some exhibited by professional filmmakers. This little film, our first time in competition, won what is called the Venus Gold Medallion, the top prize, first in its class. It's called The Kite. Let's watch. film was exhibited and won its award in Miami, it was made here in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, at 129 Turwood Road. A commercial and industrial environment. This is Cinekyd's home. For the next few minutes, I'd like to introduce you to some of the people who make Cinekyd operate, and some of the boys and girls who make the motion pictures.
My name is Crystal Nuff. I go to Richborough Elementary. I'm in 3rd grade and I like reading.
I'm Jack Perez. I'm an amateur filmmaker. I go to Charles Bame High School, and I particularly enjoyed working on Whiplash this past summer.
I'm Scott Randolph, and I'm 15 years old, and I go to Keith Valley Middle School, and I like acting since I was 9 years old.
My name is Susan Matthews, and I go to St. David's, and I'm in 7th grade. And I want to make acting my career, and I really enjoy Cinekyd.
This is the Gordon Odeon, a large recreation area located on the 1st floor, the space that Cinekyd leases at 129 Turwood Road. It was named in honor of Professor Roger L. Gordon, who, in Cinekyd's early development, made it possible for us to establish a Saturday evening family movie night. Every Saturday night, you can bring your kids to the movies here. This is one place where it won't cost you an arm and a leg to take the family out. By the same token, we show the kind of movies that won't be a source of embarrassment to you or your children. In addition to arranging the chairs, cleaning the floor, and since this is their theater, the kids do virtually everything, our young people also operate an old-fashioned candy store as part of the family movie night. And beside the candy store, a very impressive projection booth, built, arranged in its entirety by our kids. And they take turns, week after week, in providing our audience with a show. We call this the editing annex. It's a small room located on the 2nd floor of Cinekyd. And here we have the facility to edit, prepare both Super 8 and 16 millimeter motion picture film. In addition to a viewing area, we also have facilities here to do audio duplication, transfer work, sweetening of soundtracks, and so forth. And here you see 2 of our Cinekyds, 2 film producers, at work on productions that were designed or developed to be shown as movies. We're in the studio and office area of Cinekyd Enterprises. Actually, this was the first space that we occupied when we moved to 129 Turwood Road 4 years ago. Here we have a 4-camera monochrome TV system. But you know, hardware, equipment, and materials, that's only part of the story for an operation such as ours. The key of any operation like this one are the people, the professionals who do the teaching, who work with the children and provide them with the training and experience required. Like Mr. Ralph Abbott, himself a 5th grade teacher at Upper Moreland's Cold Spring Elementary School. Here at Cinekyd, Ralph serves as our technical director. And in addition, he is the coordinator for Tyro, the instructional program for boys and girls aged 7 through 11. Here we are in the control room of Cinekyd Enterprises, the heart of the closed-circuit TV operation. Before you, you see Mr. Jeff Worthington. Jeff is a production aide here at Cinekyd. In addition to being a still photographer, a composer, a very talented person in his own right, Jeff, a former student of mine, now helps teach other kids. The administrative assistant here at Cinekyd Enterprises is Miss Wendy Worthington. Wendy's duties include keeping track of our books, paying our bills, and generally coordinating all of the activities that are a part of Cinekyd. In addition to that, virtually all of our brochures, our flyers, our teaching booklets, include beautiful artwork, all of which is Wendy's creation. Of course, we don't simply give the kids cameras or lights or meters or any sophisticated equipment the moment they walk through the door. Like anything else, you have to learn how. And we provide instruction here at Cinekyd in the production of motion pictures and television shows in 2 carefully prepared instructional seminars. The first is designed for boys and girls in this age bracket, our younger filmmakers, and we call the program Tyro. Tyro is designed for children aged 7 through 11 years, and Tyro meets every Saturday morning on the Cinekyd campus between the hours of 10 a.m. and 12 noon. As a matter of fact, we are in the midst of a Tyro training session right now, and surrounding me are a group of enterprising young filmmakers who are part of the 1980 fall semester. For teenagers, for the older kids, some of them are veterans, we have a program that we call TRACK. TRACK is a training seminar that meets every Wednesday evening between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m., again on the Cinekyd campus. The purpose of TRACK and Tyro is to teach kids how to make movies, how to produce television shows, the best way possible, to learn by doing. And after all, that's what Cinekyd's all about. So this is Cinekyd. Boys and girls, 12 through 18, semi-professionals, working in their own studios in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. Now, this isn't Hollywood, and these boys and girls don't have the advantage of several $1 million of production capital. But they're out to prove in the weeks and months to come that they can turn out some pretty impressive entertainment. And this is how it's done. There's no denying it. Making movies and television shows can be a lot of fun. But there's a tremendous amount of hard work behind any production. During the summer months, Cinekyd scholars traveled far and wide, shooting various scenes for their first Western adventure, Whiplash.
You, the mayor, know best.
Actors and actresses had to perform double duty, learning their craft as performers and developing their skills as technicians. At Cinekyd, movie makers have to know what goes into the total production from both sides of the camera. Using sophisticated equipment, which they earn through their own fundraising endeavors, they filmed scene after scene in all kinds of rugged terrain, wearing costumes of their own design and repeating movements over and over to rehearse not only their dramatic presentation, but the complicated motions required of cameras, microphones, and lighting reflectors. Cut! One of our earlier films was more of a social commentary. We're rather proud of this effort, our first 16mm production. It is, in every sense of the word, a Cinekyd production. The kids helped to develop the script, operate the equipment, edit the film, and even provide the theme music, composed and conducted by Mr. Jeff Worthington, one of our staff members. We're going to show you this film in its entirety, a movie, I might add, that just returned from a performance in Milan, Italy, where it was part of the United Nations celebration for the International Year of the Child. There, amid commercial efforts created by adults, a film for kids, produced by kids. I know you'll enjoy Joey.
Rules they have now. I hope you don't make a whole bunch of new ones or anything, you know?
Oh, change them.
Yeah, that's... I don't know, I kind of care about it, but if anything, I hope it doesn't really, you know, change a lot.
On this wild, mysterious night, all is forgotten. No one sees his face or hears what he's spoken. And down by the water, there's marching. The hedge for the avenue of children.
Joey, I'm running late this morning.
I called you twice.
I know, I just couldn't get moving. Will you fix this for me, please?
Sure.
I only have time for coffee.
Okay.
Thank you, Joey. You need a haircut, Joey.
I'll go get the paper.
I still don't know how to take the news. I haven't told him yet. We should do it together, John. The two of us. I think that's the best way. I love you very much. I know you'll be a good husband and a good father. We're getting very close, and we like each other's company a lot. He's comfortable, and we're comfortable together. That's really important. So I think we'll be spending more time together than we've done in the past few months. would say right now that I don't see that those rules would change very much. If at all, except for maybe family things. If we were together, if it was the three of us together more often, maybe you would have to attend more things. Maybe we'll go out for dinner, or maybe we'd like to go to the movies together. But basically, our lives will not change, at least for you and I, and the rules as we've set them. They work pretty well now. Let's just try it. Maybe you'll find, as you get to know John better, that perhaps it will fill a void we've been feeling. And it can be a very happy feeling for us all.
What does the wind mean? Oh, what does it say? I hope you hear it. Disappear in the breeze. Girls come out and, drunk. Yes, if you make a big thing out of it. Sure. If I made a big thing out of it, depends on really how you act. If you, and try that job? Yeah. Just, I'm trying to help him about something. Yeah. He teaches you, Why can't what do you feel? What do you do? How do you feel? That's the thing now, just now when he takes us everywhere, what's he going to do later on? Well, if he's going to do anything, probably just, bend them a little bit, the rules they have now. I hope you don't make a whole bunch of new ones or anything, Change them. Yeah, that's, I kind of care about it, but if anything, I hope it doesn't really change a lot. If they change, it only do a little bit. They must have talked about it before. Oh, yeah, I don't think you should worry about it.
Well, I gotta go. Okay, guys. See you, John. See you, Mark.
Changes in how where I'm allowed to go or what I'm allowed to do. I probably could cope with that, but is it going to be any different than it was?
Now that's a pretty impressive motion picture, especially when one considers that it's the product of a student's effort. In the weeks and months to come, we're going to be sharing with you a number of Cinekyd motion pictures and television shows designed especially for this series. But if you are a youngster between the ages of 7 and 18 years, and you've got an interest in filmmaking, if you'd like to come take a look at Cinekyd firsthand and see what it's all about, remember that we're located at 129 Turwood Road. Or call us at 659-4696. And so until next week, same time, same station, we hope you'll join us then for Cinekyd Theater. Good night.
My name is Brian Eggleston. I go to Meadowbrook School. I'm in the 5th grade, and I like filmmaking.
And my main interests are and script coordinating.
Cut.